Claudia here from Holistically Forward with your messages from the Fae. Hello, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. Well, we missed the messages from the Fae last week because I was in Ireland with my son celebrating his birthday. It was a wonderful time and I really, really enjoyed it. But I'm back now. And at the end of the video, or rather at the end of this live session, I have an announcement. Oh, and I'm so excited. I really, really am so excited. I can't wait. But let's get on with the messages from the Fae to start off with. And these are the messages from the Fae for the week starting Monday the 12th, right through to Sunday the 18th of November 2018. And for our card of the week, I have this beautiful deck. I absolutely love this. The Oracle of the Gods, or the Oracle of the Germanic Gods by Phoenix. That's the name. I love it. It's very, very beautiful. It can be a bit hard-hitting at times, but that's life. So I can highly recommend this deck for anybody that speaks German, because I don't actually think that it's out in English. If it is, please tell me, because I haven't been able to find it in English. But I love this. Love it, love it, love it. And for our card of the week, we have this beauty. Oops, there we go. Heard. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hope you can see this card okay. There is, I'll show you, there is Balder, the sun god, that's Herd's brother, or the god of summer. That's Herd's brother, Herd, who is the dark one here. And here at the back is Loki. The very mischievous Loki. Now, Herd in the Edda, and I need to read this off so I don't tell you anything wrong. The Edda, that's two Icelandic manuscripts from the 13th century that are the main sources of Norse mythology. Now, the Edda tells us that Herd is the blind twin brother of Balder and the son of Odin and Frigg. And he was tricked and guided by Loki. Loki, right here, right at the back, you can hardly make him out, into killing his twin brother Balder here with a mistletoe arrow. And there's a story behind that, because Balder dreamt that he was going to die, and this upset him, so he told his mother Frigg. And Frigg, not wanting to lose her son, which I can definitely understand, went round everybody and everything around the whole world, taking an oath that nobody would kill Balder, apart from the mistletoe, which was very, very young and seemed too young and too insignificant to take this great oath. And Loki knew this. So when Balder basically became invincible, people used to take like pot shots at him because of the fact that he was invincible, and they would just try to see if they could hit him, you know, how their aim was. And that's how Loki tricked Balder into shooting his twin brother and killing him, because he gave him an arrow made out of mistletoe. And down below, somewhere, I will pop a link to a beautiful story, how we all came to kiss under the mistletoe, why we do that. and who we really get a kiss off when we have a kiss under the mistletoe. But now to this card. What does this mean for us? Well, there is a quote that came to my mind when I picked this card. There are none so blind as those who will not see. The most deluded people are those who choose to ignore what they already know. That was written in 1546 by John Haywood, an English writer. There are none so blind as those who will not see. So this card, because it advises us to take a really good look at those aspects of our lives that we sort of, try to ignore, try to hide from, try to delude ourselves that they don't exist. Our blind spot, basically. Have a look at your blind spot. What is it that you're not seeing? What is it that you may be not willing to see? What do you not want to have a look at? That's really an important factor this week. So keep an eye out for that. Because when you look at these unwanted things, it frees you from unwanted from unwanted manipulation. Yeah, sometimes I have problems. Right, so it frees you from unwanted manipulation by others. And sometimes we also manipulate ourselves into thinking that everything is just so. When you take a really good look, it isn't. So watch out for that this week. And also watch out for, where does your naive refusal to see the truth do more harm than good? But also be wary of others stroking your ego for their own gain. Be wary of others. Be wary of those that are trying to manipulate you. Like Loki did with Herd. And also be wary of those who try to gain your help with dubious schemes. Yeah. Watch out this week. Be wary. There are none so blind as those who will not see. The most deluded people are those who choose to ignore what they already know. Keep that in mind. And now for our reading of the week. The first card I always draw for, what will help all of us. The second one I draw for, what will hinder us. It's a heads up card because we now know and we can keep an eye out. And then the third card I draw for, what is our unrealized potential? What is there deep within us that we can draw on? 3-card reading. And the cards, yay, the Mystic Fairy Tarot by Linda Ravenscroft and Barbara Moore. Love them. And what will help all of us? Well, there we have the moon. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, and that's Lara, my cat. Now, the moon, it tends to shine on those things that you're trying to hide or deny. So they will come up. You will notice them in the light of the moon. And it will help you take a closer look at them. Remember to do that. And also, it's a warning to keep your wits about you, as all is not necessarily as it seems. Remember the story of Loki? The fella here lurking in the shadows. All is not as it seems. So remember that, and that will help you. That will go a long way when you remember that all is not as it seems, and be wary of those that are trying to manipulate you. We had that already with the Herd card, and we have it again with the Moon. So watch out for that. And what will hinder us? There we have this beauty, the Empress. I know, how can this beauty hinder us? There we are. Well, if you take your mother-in-law too seriously and you start to be too overprotective, too codependent as well, and too controlling with those around you, with whoever you're in a relationship with, in any kind of relationship, not just with your children. When you are overly trying to control things, when you are trying to manipulate others, that's what will really hinder you. So watch out for that. Where are you overly controlling? Where are you overly manipulative? Where are you overprotective? Where do you want to do everything for everyone around you instead of letting others do their bit too? So watch out for that one. And then, what can we draw on? What is our unrealized potential? And there we have the World. Beautiful, beautiful card. Are you in step with the dance of life? Or are you ruled by fears? And are you maybe adopting the ostrich method of burying your head in the sand? I know, that's something to think about, isn't it? And here again, take a good look at your blind spot. Are you in step with the dance of life? And it's okay, embrace your humanness. We are all human. We are all able to make mistakes, and that is okay. It's fine to make mistakes. Learn from them. Are you able to look at your mistakes and learn from them? Or do you just pretend you don't make mistakes and nothing like that ever happens? That's like, the ostrich method. They bury their head in the sand. We can all do that. That's absolutely fine. But it won't help us. So, something to really think about. And keep an eye on your blind spot. And there we are, right back to this beautiful card. Herd. There are none so blind as those who will not see your blind spot. The most deluded people are those who choose to ignore what they already know. Quite a week. And as you've noticed, you probably have, the Moon, the Empress, the World, or Major Arcana. So this is something to really work on for all of us. This is something that will help us go a long, long way. And that's our reading. And now, yay, something so exciting. And you are the first people I'm telling this to. I am going to have a course coming out. It's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful course, and it's called the Soul Goddess, the Soul Goddess Mentoring Program. Oh, yes. And this is for women who would like to reconnect with their inner goddess. And yeah, I'm sorry, men, but I am a woman, and I can reconnect women with their inner goddess, but I'm not really sure of how to reconnect men with their inner god. So this is going to be for women. I'm going to help them on their journey. You know, because let's face it, we can all try and do this on our own, but there are so many trigger points that get us to sort of bury our head in the sand, basically, adopt the ostrich method. I mean, like, wow, this card or what, huh? There are so many triggers that are all around us that, where we just on our own bury our head in the sand, where we just ignore it and stop completely because we just don't know how to get on and move forward. And sometimes we just don't want to because we're so triggered. And that's where I come in, where I can really, really help you understand your triggers and where I can really help you work through them. And this is going to be a proper mentoring program where I mentor you. It's a one-on-one. It's a really sacred space that I'm going to open up for you. And it's a really intimate encounter between you and me. And it's going to be absolutely fabulous. I've been working on this for quite a while now, and I'm really, really loving it. And I think you're going to love it too. So this is my big announcement, and I will put it out very, very soon until you can book a mentoring program with me. And I think it's going to help everyone a lot. And it's going to be just really, really good. So hopefully lots and lots and lots of interest there. I absolutely love it. And I think that you will love it too. Now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoyed the messages from the Fae. And I will be back with you, not on Monday because I'm actually volunteering again. We've got the Christmas cottage coming up where I volunteer. So we're getting that ready on Monday because next weekend is going to be the Christmas cottage. So that's going to be fabulous. But I will see you again on Tuesday, round about midday for your Angel of the Day. And then again next Friday, 6 p.m. UK time for more messages from the Fae. Have a beautiful week and remember, keep an eye on your blind spot. Mwah. Lots of love to you. Have a fabulous week and I will see you all again next week. Bye. Mwah.